Hello, everyone. Aaron Stewart from the Little Black Couch. Thanks for hopping on. It's a Saturday, but I am in the office for a little fun, and so pretty cool stuff. Anyway, so I learned a couple really cool things from my mother and my daughter that I wanted to jump on and share with you. It is Saturday, so I haven't showered yet. And there is a reason for that. But let's get started. New intro, and I'll explain why in a minute. Do you love entrepreneurship? I do. I have been researching and living entrepreneurship for the last 30 years, and I believe entrepreneurship is the most efficient method to solve world problems. And I am passionate about helping those who dare to dream find solutions to these problems as they learn to live their definition of success. Hi, my name is Aaron Stewart, and I am so glad you have joined us today. And I welcome you now to the Little Black Couch, a journey in entrepreneurship. Okay, so you'll notice it's the same intro, but I've added a voiceover. And why would you do that? My buddy wants me to start with, the doctor is in, but I look ridiculous. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go. So anyway, so that intro is different. It's got a voiceover. And here is the thinking right here. So I do a lot of lives for the Little Black Couch, our little show here, our dopey little show. But a lot of folks have been, so I used to take this video, I used to strip out the MP3, and I used to add that intro, and then I'd add an outro, just audio, and I would upload it to a podcast. So the Little Black Couch has a podcast, but it takes so much freaking time to take a video and turn it into an audio, and then clean up the audio, and then add the intro, and I couldn't do it anymore. I've got the golf podcast. And so it was just taking up too much time. So I stopped. I just continued to do the lives. And then when I was done, right? So, but some people really like to consume using a podcast variety. So I've now combined the voiceover with the intro to the video. And now I can just get done with one of these, strip out the MP3, throw it up to the podcast, and we're going to automate it, right? So when I'm done, the MP3 will be taken out and automatically sent up and uploaded to the podcast with the text that I added to this video. Save some time there, folks, right? And you'll notice on the outro, when I get done here, it will do the same thing. Oh, wow, that's nice. What do I got? I got like this my hair's super friendly, right? It waves to everybody. Anyway, so Aaron Stewart for the Little Black Couch. I've learned a couple really cool lessons lately. No, I haven't showered. It's Saturday. And I don't know. I'm from the generation where like you had to shower like every morning right before you went to school and all that kind of stuff. And you had to get ready for the day. But Saturday is a special day. It's the day you get ready for Sunday, which also means you get to sort of rest up, right? Come into the office to do some things if you want to. But it also means that like on Saturday mornings was like the only morning that you didn't have to get up and get dressed. Like you'd either go work with dad and so you wouldn't shower. Or if you were younger, you would get up and go running in and watch cartoons. Because that was like the only time you got to watch cartoons. We didn't have it where you could just stream it. It's like if you missed Tom and Jerry, then you missed them. You weren't going to see them again. Right? So you had to get up and you had to be in front of the TV and you had to be punctual. And so you'd come out in your jams and you'd watch the show and you would eat a bowl of cereal. And if you were lucky, it's honeycomb. So yeah, I have cereal Saturday mornings. I just like to pretend that it's young and I haven't showered yet and I'll do it later. And hey, that's life. So that's what makes Saturday fun. And boy, it is truly amazing, isn't it? Woo! Anyway, so that's what makes Saturday fun for me. I get to pretend that I'm still in elementary school. And instead of watching cartoons, I'm doing intros and outros to make my life easier. Cool. But anyway, a couple cool things that I learned from my mom and my daughter. I will start with my mama because she's awesome. There is a little picture of me with mama that I keep on my computer screen. I don't know. You probably can't see it. That's my mom. She's awesome. I hope she sticks back up there. Oh, I might need a new piece of tape. It's been there a long time. But anyway, that's my mama, and she is 73 years old, and she has a volunteer position in the church in her ward over. She lives in Highland, Utah, where she is in charge of the program, right? And it comes on a Word document every single week, and she like puts the announcements in there and tries to get it organized. She does not know what she's doing in Word, right? And it's a volunteer position, and she's 73 years old, and I am the worst son because she doesn't have the latest and greatest in computers, but she should. But anyway, she does it. I mean, it probably takes her, any one of us who understand Word could probably whip that thing out in 2 minutes. In fact, I've done it for a couple times when she first got the call, and it was just like, no big deal, whip it out, send it back to her, and she was good. But she wanted to learn how to do it herself. And so she does. I mean, she's been struggling, and she calls us, and she was out at my sister's house in Atlanta, and they were helping her out there. But we just do the best we can to help her. But she is amazing. 73 years old, not giving up. She refuses to say no to a volunteer position, and she just does what she can to help out. And so impressive. So as entrepreneurs, I mean, just whatever it is, right? Whatever it takes, learn it. Don't give up. Try it. Reach out and get some help. I love how I just got off the phone with her, and she's asking, how do I make this easier? That is a great question, Mom. And that is something that all of us should do. So reach out. We've all got assets and we've all got resources. If you don't know something and we can't figure it out, great. Keep trying to figure it out, but reach out and find somebody that can help you and move you along the learning curve. So I just think that's brilliant and awesome, and love you, Mom. Awesome thing. Then the next thing I learned that was so cool is like yesterday. So my daughter she is a scholar. I mean, she just is. She works hard. I totally get her. I never understood. I mean, if you're in school, why not just try to get good grades? I mean, it's not like it's bad stuff. You're learning stuff, right? And so I just wanted good grades. And my daughter is very similar that way. So she came in yesterday, just a big smirk on her face. She'd studied so hard for her earth sciences test. And she came in and she told me that she got, 28 out of 28. And then she had a quiz, like a pop quiz. She got 8 out of 8. So nailed it. Like 100%. She's like, I think I've got, and she's like, I think I got a 4.0. And so it's so much easier nowadays. She literally just pulls up her phone and she checks her grades. So her teachers have to update her grades, and she keeps an eye on that GPA like crazy. And I know there's people out there that think, oh, these kids, whatever, high school is indoctrinating them in some crap. Well, if it is, it's the parents' job to undo the crap and teach them the real stuff. But earth sciences, that's awesome. So she's in there trying to get some cool stuff done with earth sciences. And she does really well on her test. But she said something that was so interesting to me. One, I just love the fact that she's engaged and that she's learning, right? But she said something that was interesting. When she was telling me about the 28 out of 28, she's like, yeah, I studied way too much for that test. And I'm like, hold on, honey. Hold on, sweetheart. No, you didn't. You cannot overstudy. You cannot overlearn. So she spent the time and learned more in earth sciences than she needed to pass the test. The point's not to pass the test. I don't care if she gets straight A's. But I do want her studying it all. And I do want her studying earth science. So I'm so proud of her. I was just like, honey, you can't overstudy. You cannot overlearn. So dig in. If you have to, I love that you want to get A's and all that, but overstudy. Overstudy for all of it and use your time to get most out of what you're doing. So such cool lessons from Mama and from my baby girl. Really good stuff. And those are lessons that can help all of us as entrepreneurs, right? Never give up and reach out for help. And you cannot learn too much. And if you want to get something done, pay attention to it. She watches that phone like a hawk. She knows exactly where she is, and she's planning to make sure she keeps it exactly there. So planning, strategery, right? George Bush's word, strategery. It's a beautiful word. Strategic, be strategic, have a routine, stick with it, makes your life easier and gets it so you can get some things accomplished, and then make sure that you celebrate your effort. I'm always about celebrating your effort. Okay, that's it. Here comes the outro. Fast one on Saturday. Have a great weekend. See ya. Oops. Hey everyone, I want to really thank you so much for joining me on your entrepreneurship journey. If there's anything you learned today, or if there is a topic you would like me to discuss in the future, I would really love to hear from you. I do have a favor to ask. Would you please subscribe to our podcast or Facebook page, and please like, share, and use the hashtag #TheLittleBlackCouch. It would really help get this message out and hopefully help more people like us. Now let's get out and change the world together.